Calypsonians have answered the call to color. Rally to the SAB on Saturday, July 8th from 8 p.m. as they try to dethrone the reigning monarch, Desra. Let's paint the SAB and shake the ground with sounds of Mighty Sizzler, Mystic, Oshun, Queen Yaz, Ready, T. Caro, T.C. Brown, T. Blacks, and Herb Black. Regular tickets $60 and VIP tickets $150. Tickets available at Steve's Barbershop, the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay, and all the sell outlets island-wide. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that. Let's create a vibration. Let's answer the call to color on Friday, July 7th at the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Finals. We're ready to wave, whine, and stomp as we move to the exhilarating sounds of sweet soca music. Come support your favorite artists in the groovy and power competitions. Regular tickets $60, VIP $150. Available at Steve's Barbershop, the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay, and all the sell outlets island-wide. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that. Content will cover the time with their portrayals for 2023. Entertainment by DYP and St. Lucia's leading soca artists. This one will be one to remember. Tickets cost $20 and are available at Steve's Barbershop, the sell outlets island-wide, and the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Are you a small business owner looking for dependable IT support? Then look no further. TCS has the solutions to all your IT needs. Our experienced and qualified team of IT professionals has all your IT solutions. We provide wired and wireless networking, point of sale solutions, network security, data backup and recovery solutions, desktops and laptops, computer hardware and software, computer accessories, inks, toners, and much more. Don't let IT solutions cripple your operations or your ability to serve your clients. Call us today at 450-4638 or visit us on the ground floor of the American Drywall Building at Vidbutei, the computer store, meeting your demands in the IT world.
Patrice again. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. Who me? I only drink one brand. Blue waters inside the house and the barn. When I need to hydrate, I drink blue waters. I'm feeling great. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue waters. That's the number one brand. Drink blue waters and mind my business. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. Me and you join in the blue water crew. The taste, the vibe, blue waters is the truth. When the hot sun come, I drink blue waters to cool me down. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue waters. That's the number one. I go drink blue waters and mind my business.
Stamina energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy, still what I'm gonna energy, still what I'm gonna energy is the truth to keep me pumping, baby. To keep me moving, to keep me grooving, to keep me pumping all night and day. Energy right to go all night. It's stamina energy that give me life.
Stamina energy, rise to the occasion.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No package too big to store. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big to small. Just ship with tropical.
Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, located on Manuel Street. Telephone number 4570900. Visit www.tropical.com. And we're back! Vaval Central in the Caribbean side. Let me say good morning to my brother. We catching them again. Teddy!
Yeah, we catch them again, Iwa. We catching them again today?
Yeah.
Morning, the morning after the night before. That's what we call it. The night before CSC. We kept telling them about vibes. That's one of the events with the most vibes. It's non-stop fun from the start. I'm going through, and in fact, it kept up to its billing. And as it grows, coming back after the long COVID break, and the companies get their reflexes back, we could well envisage next year as many as 20 companies taking part. The great Marcy had to come back, saying good morning to Nicola Paul, Verena Paul, to Soraya Best Joseph. The staff wanted, all the Marcy staff, why we didn't take take part. How? Why Marcy not in that? Marcy is the staple. The first time ever Marcy not taking part. Management, Mr. Dorville, Martin, my old student, come through. Low stick warrior. I know you're mobilizing. Marcy have to get back in that. The staff at every turn. This morning at Gable Woods. Why you not in? They didn't. How didn't have us in that? We missed intercommercial. That's a big lime, the big carnival lime. So management at Marcy don't stick. You're robbing the staff of the fund, demanding that they back in the competition. We're going on. Congrats first of all to CSA. Max Stephen Obertin, another crown for him, boy. A long time here winner crown. He has the big national monarchy under his belt, but now CSA Intercommercial. He's gone through, and with his competitor Double D, who was here yesterday and told us she was confident, very, very confident and quietly. So she won last night, and deservedly so. The crowd really agreeing with the judge's decision. She really deserves victory, deserves crown and a monarch title to her. And as we look at it, we saw the companies really giving their all and coming through. In the end, there's a tie for fourth place between the chairman, representing Triangle Restaurant. Good morning, Debbie and Christine, big up yourself. Then the chairman, and he was in a tie with the great Butu. Butu from Infrastructure, nice touch. He brought Stevenson King at the end, his boss, to crown him. The crowd really responded to it. Third place, flatten the cultural center, Twatini Cup, but modest Ministry of Sport, Iowa. You'll see the video. You'll see flatten, turn it upside down.
Energy.
Shane King, who has been promising, remember, interviewed first. As usual, the boss on Vaval Central, you know, Shane King. With that song that you always like, Iowa, she came through with it, representing Taxi Sportswear. I'm more man than you, remember that? I'm more man than you, right? And of course, Double D, the Civil Association, the crime must stop. We're playing in a little while. The whole CSC crew coming through. She'll perform it later on our show, and we want to acknowledge her and the importance of this intercommercial. When we speak of the nexus to the community and connecting, there is no event that does it better than the intercommercial. A number of people attending all 3 years. That's the only show they attend, the event in Carnival. It becomes their pattern. So the fact that we want everyone to play a part in Carnival, intercommercial remains extremely important. So it has great value, both at the level of corporate image and at HR, the human resource to the company. So all your HR managers, your marketing managers, have it on your budget as November approaches, your budget cycle. Ensure that you have it on to get a representative, get money to pay for the song, get money to buy the t-shirt, and mobilize the staff, get them going there. Lots to and big up to the crowd that really had fun. Ricardo and Zari, big up yourself with the performance by Invasion Band, and the artists came through like Kuya, umpired them going, Crown represented themselves, and in the end your boys Iowa passed through. The Great Bronx and Mata. That song caused trouble last night, boys. No, the Republican, right?
Take it morning to Tyson.
Tigerson Tyson Joseph, the great pen boy, the legend. He busy this season, paper. So we're going through and acknowledging those last night. As you mentioned, the performance is really impressed, and we are looking forward to the weekend. Tonight, the big one, one of the biggest, most competitive, but indeed quality pedigree there, in that the veterans are there, they're back with great material, the youngsters threatening some of the best soca music is the unanimous view of the television public. That groovy and power, really encouraging persons to come through. So the groovy soca tonight, followed by the power soca. Problems over at the SAB. Everyone wants to get there early. I as somebody always deep in the industry, I want to take in every minute, every second. Don't disturb me, don't come talking and overanalyze. And let me absorb it. Focus. Leave me alone.
Focus.
In a little corner in the VIP, relax and focus.
Are you in VIP?
Well, I don't have a choice. I have to represent Vaval Central.
Right.
Vaval, you know me.
That's how you roll.
Well, I was about to say I like to mingle, but I ain't true. I won't lie to the people, So we're not talking too much. That's going to be a very, very, very great competition. I want to take it all in tonight, both the groovy and power, and tomorrow will be as intriguing. That Calypso title the race wide open. I'm early. Nobody get your own way there. No ride for anybody except who officially going with me. So don't ask for any ride ever. I get there early. And focus on that competition. That's focus nights. If you're not interested in soca and calypso and you want to talk and drink, leave me alone, right? The guest artist, from what Claude Paul and so confirmed, one of my favorite songs. I've always said it. I could only say it after he dropped out of the competition. Freddie from the South End, one of the nicest calypsos written for the whole year. Run it, Iwa. He's a guest artist over the Calypso Finals.
I feel it on Vaval Central.
Well, I went to Marian home to visit controller. As I sat with him, he started giving me a lecture. You remind me of myself, he said in my head. Every time I jump, it was woman and party. But whenever things are new, you should stick to it like glue. But as the shine fade, there goes the parade. So don't run around playing sharp. Stay true to your craft. Because illusions make a fuss when things brand new. Then they lose interest when it rises. It's true, I feel it too. They're putting you down like an old shoe, as if you don't have any value.
Vaval Central.
I feel it too. And it don't matter how you impact the lives, the memory won't bring it back. It's true, I feel it too. But tell them I don't want your clown, I want your respect. I don't want your clown. And drop the subject. The same ways of the street, the cars is out in the street, you slow down or you lose your spark, they start to ignore you. They forget you serve them well when you had your mojo. As you start having oil leaks, so bodies off you go. But it's now you in trouble, you're too old to be useful. You're no longer sweet, quite the opposite. They don't have time to babysit on you does. Because illusions make a fuss when things brand new. Then they lose interest when it rises. It's true, I feel it too. They putting you down like an old shoe, as if you don't have any value. It's true, I feel it too. And it don't matter how you impact the life, the memory won't bring it back. It's true, I feel it too. Tell them I don't want your clap, I want your respect. I don't want your clap. And drop the subject.
Freddie, I feel it. Teddy.
And non-stop entertainment, Freddie indeed, at the Calypso Finals. We're counting down. Claude Paul expected any minute. He says he has a big announcement or two to make. A big announcement or two. He is on his way. Claude Paul.
Me told me that part in the yard.
Well, that's a minor announcement. Poppy say a bigger one. I don't help me say he's starting the party inside here and then outside.
Yeah.
But Poppy say have a bigger announcement to make. Wow. Putting into the weekend. So let's see. And Claude Paul, I hope he oversleep, but he was happy last night in every sense of the term. He was nice, you say, Iwa? Nice, yes, ready. He was jolly last night. So I hope he oversleep. I like Claude Paul not to be here yet. So we're going the entertainment. Also, down as a guest artist, from what we're hearing to look forward to, is your lady Iwa, Aileen Ayla, one of the most entertaining songs for the season. She's on, so it's non-stop entertainment at finals come Saturday. We're running through some of the finalists, some of the action to look forward to. Before we go outside to the Vaval TV and non-stop action, we're going through the competitors, those who have not been on recently, but also we're touching the guest artist, Aileen Ayla, Iwa.
Fighting obesity on Vaval Central.
You'll find it strange at my age straight talk and approach it with no fear. But there is something plaguing our country. Put it plain, it is called obesity. Putting a strain on our heart. So let me tackle this problem fast before we all book with a heart attack. So you move to the left, everybody move to the right. Get down and touch your toes. Exercise with all your might. We're moving, everybody come and join in. You can do your own thing. Let me see you exercise.
In Vaval Central.
The fast foods, the junk and sweet things that we consume, getting us fat and driving us to our tomb. We have the highest rate of diabetes and lifestyle disease, killing people just like fleas. To ensure our health is sound, never linked with things from our school compound. So be mindful of what you eat and exercise daily to be fit. So you move to the left, everybody move to the right. Don't touch your toes. Exercise with all your might. We're moving, everybody come and join in. You can do your own thing. Let me say you exercise. The children today are our future. Take care of them for the sake of solution. We don't need to eat all of those processed foods. Take my advice and do not think I am rude. WHO said trans fat can kill. Eliminate it from our food bill. Let us take the experts' advice. Eat well and daily exercise. So let me see you move to the right. Everybody move to the right. Don't touch your toes. Exercise with all your might. We're moving. Everybody come and join. You can do your own thing. Let me see you exercise.
Ailing Ayla on Vaval Central fighting obesity. Teddy.
Nice one. And as we talk in Calypso, a very interesting development we want to discuss. Jimmy Fletcher with a post you saw there, Jimmy Fletcher. An interesting post I saw overnight as I got home from Intercommercial last night, where he, through the artificial intelligence, he experimented, and indeed, in the end, with using the technology, he just tried something. And Jimmy Fletcher confirming that he gave the following, a simple prompt to, the new technology, the Chat GPT Plus, the Plus. Right? Chat GPT, you know about the technology, the artificial intelligence as the world going crazy, that is replacing a lot of human involvement in a number of functions and making it redundant, some say obsolete, to a shocking level. So Jimmy confirms that he gave a prompt to the app Chat GPT Plus. The simple prompt was to write a Calypso song with 4 verses making fun of politics in St. Lucia. The script should make use of double entendre and satire.
And he did it?
And he did it in 10 seconds. And
that's the advanced thing.
Right,
advanced,
the plus, right.
Yeah.
But that has serious implications. And it's a very decent commentary with specific reference. I'll have you to read it a little later. We might link up with Jimmy for a few minutes just to discuss it. And Claude Paul, certainly. You will read to the public that Calypso, which is very decent, worthy of any competition, to enter in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds. I'm talking a whole day or 7 hours or 7 days. Calypso. That has so many implications for Calypso and Calypso writing and a number of other things. So if you get a decent Calypso, that could be entered and would be well received in any Calypso tent. Plus, when you get that, then you could tweak it and make it more pointed.
Right, so, because I'm about to tell you the lyrics and things, you could tell whether or not if it's something foreign or something.
No, you cannot tell when you read it. You will see it. It refers to potholes in the road, to this, to that. Just asking, it is very specific. The pitons, the this, What? It's everything about St. Lucia. I'm telling you, it is there. So it's shocking that the Chat GPT Plus, he Give the simple prompt. I repeat the prompt, Iwa. Just simple. All he said to it, write a calypso song with 4 verses making fun of politics in St. Lucia. The song should make use of double entendre and satire. And then he got 4 verses, 4 very good verses, specific reference to St. Lucia. And then you already have a song. So intercommercial, calypso, monarch, all aspects, the writers, boy, happy, face, and so they make you all redundant very soon. So
yeah, I against using the technology, you know, and like you said, tweaking the lyrics.
But that art is under threat, boy, because if anybody could just put it in the technology, and I talk in 10 seconds, you know, Iwa, you get a song. And so you make it a little more specific and tweak it, add a little more, maybe a little Creole in it, and you're going to go. So we want to discuss that with Claude Paul. We may talk with Jimmy either today or Monday. It's really worthy of discussion what it means for that aspect of the art form. The writing could well make writers totally redundant and indeed obsolete. Wow. Writing a calypso is so difficult, and the technology now, this artificial intelligence, shocking to the point of being dangerous and frightening, you know. We're going through. So while we still have writers who toiling, Niam Jabatis is one of them. Good morning to them again. We always respect them in a big way. Faith Calix, very talented writer, very gifted, but more than that, very prolific, writing lots of songs, approaching 30 songs per season. He really populates all the calypso tents, particularly South tent, reminding one of Pele. Pele had that kind of role in the era of ambassadors, writing for as many as 20 persons and left a void. Face filling that void. He is far and away the most prolific. And when I said prolific, I'm not saying he's the best or claiming it's difficult to say who's the best, but certainly the most prolific, writing the greatest number of songs. Ruan Sion, Truscott Suku Augustine, Niam Jabatis, Fontenelle from the South. The South normally quite anonymous. Some of the writers they don't always declare, but we know his contribution through the years. And all the other writers involved, Lord help me, all through the years. They gift, and we're worried about the pool of writers thinning out, and we having a paucity of writers. Certainly now this technology would make a difference for school calypso. You see, Caruso wrote 18 calypsos. He might be able to do that, them 18 in half hour, you know. Very interesting. We want to try. We'll try it on the program on Monday. We'll try it, and I want you to read to the public the song that came out in 10 seconds from that app. Yes. We're going. So in the competition, we have no app. They have no app there. No artificial intelligence can help you on stage. We go on the judges. Human mind. You know the next thing that go handle judging in 5 seconds. Just the judges go use that app and get your results, you know, one time. You might even predict the results too, eh?
Chat GPT,
dangerous.
Plus.
Yeah.
That's the advanced mode.
Yeah. Good morning to Mike. You know Mikey, like he's Mikey at the Wave. You have to link him next week, you know. Right. Mikey at the Wave. Mikey, they beat you to it, boy. Calypso writing. You didn't know that one at all on Chat GPT. They beat you to it. Jimmy ahead of you, boy.
So we're going, Jimmy.
Yeah, good morning and to Reddy. She's one of the competitors. Let's run it, Iwa. Do you know which one you're running, right?
Take a bow.
Right.
Reddy is on Vaval Central. about, Teddy?
Good morning to all our followers, Burns Joseph and Karen Toby and so leading the charge, Sharon Ferdinand, Didi Herman, Gil Gardner and company, and reminding them all, and Burns, you in charge of that. You're supposed to tell everybody to remind them to share and share that live, each person to share and share for everybody the program that the public loves so much, Vaval Central. So Burns, you are the one responsible for asking everybody to share the live. You too, Didi Herman, don't lapse, don't stick on that. Share the live. And so, persons asking again for repeat. Remember, persons tuning all the time for the results from Intercommercial. The fourth place, there was a tie between the chairman from Triangle Restaurant and Mighty Butu, Miguel Favre from Infrastructure. They tied at fourth place. Big up yourself, Miguel Favre. Massive improvement. I thought he sang very well last night over in the competition. Third place, Twatini Cobalt Modest, promising as he did to entertain. He got his message through that no violence, no stuff, it's just bring the energy in the carnival, and he had the crowd going crazy. Shane King, young talent who came through Vaval Central with both a groovy and a calypso, didn't quite make the cut to compete with her 10th, and she ended up for Taxi Sportswear in second place, and Double D, a novice, first time ever in such an arena, and winning for Civil Service Association CSA, song written by Lord Help Me, and of course he as the head of the CSA, the executives, the staff, they're very proud of his achievements. Of course, we mentioned yesterday, interesting development, persons who had wet their feet, who had gone in the Calypso 10s but didn't quite compete because the regulations you ought not to have competed at the national level. They did not in fact compete because they did not enter the quarterfinals, and so there was the blessing in that. They tell you every disappointment is a blessing, and so they got to enter. It is an idea too that maybe a number of the companies, if they're ready very early with the kind of hype about that competition now, so you get a song ready early, January, February, nothing stops you doing a guest appearance in a Calypso 10 just to get the rust out and to really get in tune to kind of get competition ready and stage ready. So it's a good idea. So the 10th are South, KPT, TC Brown, and so look out for that next year. Companies who have their songs ready early, their competitors could actually make a guest appearance in a tent, getting them sharp and accustomed to the stage. Non-stop excitement, you heard ready. Herb Blacks, they mentioned balance, that you need balance. The key is to have the balance in the 2 rounds. That's very important in the Calypso finals. You ought not to drop too low down in either of the 2 rounds. The lesson learned last weekend in the Queen Show, lots of people getting it wrong and not understanding that somebody could win 3 categories and another person who won no category could win the Queen Show. You know that, Iwa? The fact that they were more consistent in the different categories. Calypso, 2 rounds, you need to be consistent. You say in Iowa?
Yes, I was asking, can you score so low with one of your songs that it affects your better song?
Your daughter, your son, tell you like that, Iowa. Yes.
I know, but the point I'm trying to make, in other words, is one song.
One song meaning? One
song Calypso competition.
You trying to push that? You like that? That's yesterday on that, you know. So you say no drop. Everybody have an exciting song, and we can. That's what you're saying. Yeah, but the purists like it. We've 2 songs, but you could argue that next week that's the debate after, you know. After.
What's the new model of the cricket game? The new model. What's it called?
The T20, right? T20. T20 approach. I'll write a calypso about that. That's a nice topic, Iwa. Yeah. A T20. Iwa want to bring T20 in our case, so but we say no. You know what I'm saying? We'll try it a little later. Isai, good morning. You hear what Iwa pushing in the case, so but we go in. Herb Black is on. He says he has balance. The judges may not have agreed with him. He has great balance. Both of his songs, he say, are going to mash up the place come Saturday night. Herb Black.
No referendum.
Referendum, dum-dum. The word is referendum. It's time to join the CCJ. Get Privy Council out today. Too much money to pay to get the case up there. Exactly what the PM say. Of opposition, plan a big demonstration. He say he disagree with such a policy and started a protest action. If you
our Independence Day. Happened to be in town that day. I still cannot believe how ready feel this year. Right there in Constitution Park, chanting and waving their flag. I freaked out when I heard how they pronounce the word. They laughed me, jawbone almost cracked. If you heard it, no surrender, no surrender, no surrender, no surrender. What are they protesting for? They don't know. The opposition leader tell them to. It should be referendum and CCJ. But tiring surrender and CCJ.
Hey, Black! Sylvester. Poppy, give me the last name. Hold on. What is it? Sylvester.
Black name, Poppy, also black government name.
All right, think about it.
Louis, Sylvester Louis.
Yeah, Anthony Sylvester Louis. Right?
Yeah, of course. How are you trying that? I'm really trying to jump, even if I had a celebratory night last night.
A jolly mood last night.
Yes.
Particularly happy. We go into Poppy has some news for us in a while, but he's settling himself. We have two of the Juve bands. Paul was Juve band here. Hades had Juve band. We're in a Juve mood. The Juve bands, remember, they have 10 of them. You could go and register with the Juve bands. 10 Juve bands for Juve morning, and then also we have 10 kiddies bands. You want to big them up. They have a big time on Sunday. Again, for the lineup, in case you drop in from Mars a while ago or Jupiter, let me run it for you. 1, tonight, Soca Monarch, the Battle of the Giants, Battle Royal over at the Sab. Right, Bobby? Saturday night, we go in with Calypso Finals, a great competition at stake. Then we go in on Sunday with the Mega Sunday. Kiddies in the morning, the Future of the Mass, and in the evening, we start from about 7 o'clock. We go in with Panorama over at the park. The following day, King Queen of the bands, fantastic costumes. They blew the crowds away last year. I mean, there are 10 to 12 costumes in each category, King and Queen, and then DYP flattening it with all the top artists. What can you ask for, Iwa? Non-stop action right till Monday. We go in. Who we have next, Iwa, in the Kaiso?
Well, in the Kaiso, we have TC Brown, but I just want to take time to just acknowledge our partners, our sponsors. Vaval Central is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Blue Waters, Dexter and Hector, Morning Tropical Shipping, the Computer Store, UTV, Channel 124, Island Sounds, Lighting and Power Rentals, and Ram J's Auto Parts. Brongy, line up next.
Right, saying good morning to Sheldon Oje. We're coming to you in a bit, bro. Bacchanal brunching. We're coming to you in a bit. And we have Brown leaders. So we just featuring those who were not on Vaval Central recently and moving to the Soca, countdown to Soca. Let's go. Brownie leaders.
Our leaders. Georgetown, our first leader, grandpa figure, celebrated the sanctity of labor, fighting for bread and freedom and a just wage, also universal adult suffrage. John Compton, whose main priority was to diversify the economy. When Brother Kenny Anthony held the reign, he reinforced Daddy confiscate. In tandem, they modernized infrastructure to quote for a dynamic future. Baba Georgie, Daddy Company, and Brother Kenny, our most potent leaders in history. But with all their wisdom, they overstayed their welcome to succumb as alien skips on their sinking ship. Toxic Georgie end up broke, and Compy crew caught his stroke. Now look like Kenny in political purgatory. Conclusions of e come bien ujabe le yo kwe u pet vale yo kaide se u plazase vi play yo pawe yo kaida uke ba espewe u yo ba uke why illusions that way I can't really say go sanuye it's in our DNA say go Sanu, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how we stay. Our history, our leaders. Alan Louisi, he had to flee from mutiny in his own party. Fortunate was he to find sanctuary, playing dominoes while exiled in Labori. Alan Chastanet, handsome won an election. The electorate bought into his vision, but as soon as his vision became blurry, in a hurry he was dismissed with a flurry. They both won handsome mandates to lead, but sadly lacked the knack to succeed. One star, one touch, both of them out of touch. The country bled too much. Under their watch, both Louisi and Chasley found out the hard way. Once you cannot perform, the top not far from the bottom. So Philip, take your cue with what those two went through. Either shape or shit, if promises can't keep. Cause solutions don't care, Mr. And come and get who's out there. There you go, and ballet. You can't be so flat. People, your power. You can't be ba SPW. Who you be? Why solutions that way? I can really say. Seko Sanu, yeah. It's in our DNA. Seko Sanu, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how we stay. So, our history, our leaders. Listen.
Brongy on Vaval Central, our leaders, Teddy.
Brownie asked you to listen, and we want to listen to Poopy in a while. As he continue to build up. Brownie again in the finals. Good luck, soldier. Linus Cadet. You remember that? Linus Cadet. TC Brown name. Linus Cadet. So we're going through Brownie again in the finals, adding his quality in performance, his quality of performance, and he has balance. Like the last, how many years? Certainly with the combination with Suku and before that, face having balance, not having any decidedly weaker song. Claude Paul, Poopy, we go into Mystic in a while and then swing to the soca. Poopy has a couple of announcements. I heard there's some additional. By the way, you told me that chat GPT thing is serious. You tried it on a song?
I tried it on a song, and
what topic?
I was trying to write a calypso on colonialism in St. Lucia, and I put the instructions into chat GPT. It gave me a decent thing. I haven't
How long it took?
2 seconds or 3 seconds. It wasn't long. It gave you a good base on which to start. So
it had the references, or history, and you got it right?
Yes, it had things about the British and French and all that kind of thing, the exploitation issues and so.
In a few seconds?
In less than 10 seconds, yeah. So it's actually a serious matter. It's
a very serious matter. Right on the art form is different from now. Is now the mass production of Calypso is serious, you know?
Yes.
We go in Poopy. A couple additional prizes.
Yeah.
1 second.
Let me read my partner owner.
Who's on? Jimmy? Yeah, let him go to the prizes.
Okay.
All right, so Teddy and Iwa and people out there, we have some top up prizes on the existing price structure for the competition. So for tonight, I can make the announcements for tonight. Court St. Lucia is giving away a surround sound system as an additional prize to the winner of the Power Soca. And Anthony's Jewelry on Bridge Street, of course, is giving a pullover watch to the winner of the Groovy Soca.
That's in addition to the prize money.
Yeah, in addition to the prize money. So two, very decent additions to the prize structure tonight for the
that's a way to go. And you could
Power and Groovy.
If you continue that, maybe you'll have additional prize for almost everybody down to the fourth person. So it's a good direction. But also Calypso.
So in Calypso, we have again this year from the St. Lucia Development Bank the Nation Building Song, and that's $3,000 on a trophy. So that's there on the cards. We also have the issue of the Song of the Year, which the minister announced And
what's the price for that? You know,
I cannot commit to a price, but I know it will be based on the lyrical content and the music. So it is really to promote.
So what is it the song that scored the most in the competition?
Yes, the highest score.
So there's no subjective view in that. It just scores.
It just scores. And these two prizes, the nation building and the Song of the Year, will be announced at the prize giving ceremony. Because, for example, you may have some late entries in the Calypso which might feature.
Right.
And so therefore, we cannot make that on the night of the finals, but after we have had a sober look at all the songs of the year to make sure everybody is given the proper opportunity. So there's also a prize, additional top-up prize for Calypso, which we cannot announce tonight.
This morning,
sorry. We would prefer to do it on the night of the finals to give it the maximum effect for the potential sponsor. But just to say, it should be something which the Calypsonians will appreciate. And I'm sorry that I cannot do it at this point in time because I cannot actually confirm as we speak. But it will be announced on the night of the finals.
Good vibes, Iwa. Good vibes. ChatGPT. You wanted to go through.
ChatGPT. I could do two verses. Okay.
Reminding who just joined that it was from Jimmy Fletcher, who says that he gave the prompt, a simple prompt to ChatGPT Plus.
Right.
Go ahead.
A Calypso song with 4 verses, making fun of politics in St. Lucia. The song should make use of double ton and satire. And what he got? First verse: in the land where the 2 pitons rise, politicians trading truth for lies, wearing silk suits and crocodile smiles, and promises stretch for miles and miles. The chorus: oh, Mama Lucia, how your children play. In the daylight they promise, at night they betray. Oh, Mama Lucia, in your warm island sun, in the game of politics, everyone has won. Let me do the second verse. Red or yellow, yellow or red, St. Lucia's future hangs by a thread, promising milk and honey for the poor, but only the leaders seem to get more. What? Oh, Mama Lucia, where has your sugar gone? In the pockets of the mighty, while we sing our song. Oh, Mama Lucia, under your starry dome, in the game of politics, no one is home.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. In 10 seconds, Iwa. 10 seconds. So, this Vaval Central announcing to the Calypso fraternity that it has changed forever. The art of writing Calypso, the skill, the demands required for writing Calypso has changed forever. And it's a different ball game come next season. We could promise you will be having a Calypso's. Wow. The writers have to adjust to that too. As to how of course, those who are really talented will bring the extra guile and craft and so into it and make the edge. But certainly for a decent Calypso, there is now the technology churning that out in mass production style. We go in the Calypso. We go in our final one before we swing to soca is
Mystic. Too Many Men on Vaval Central.
It's a pandemic. The Canadian government inviting immigrants to their country. Vaval Central. A few years from now, it looks like we'll have to import pregnancy. All of a sudden, it feels like some ethnic fellas disappearing, like old Central clothes when you wash it, or some kind of rapture. And it's only men that is building, while some not affected. Hey, it have the whole country running red. Going. Too many men, we are losing. Too many men, and it has the whole country bleeding. Your man, my man, we men, we are losing. How many men is many men?
Mystique and Vaval Central, Too Many Men, Teddy.
promises to be a very exciting Calypso finals. Very exciting indeed. You have Sheldon Oje by a custom passing through for his Bacchanal brunch. Welcome, Sheldon.
Welcome. Thank you.
Online with us. Before we go over to the big performance area, we'll run you to tell the public about your brunch. Line with Poppy and I for a little while.
Thanks, man. I hear some big guns in the Calypso and Soca and Carnival and so on. Thanks for the love as usual. Excellent year. Excellent year.
We're going through. I watch the Soca is big. Let's start with a man who is in both. There are a couple of people who are in both competitions, Power and Groovy. Nerdy has the place going crazy. Let's start with Nerdy and give me a mix with the two of them, Groovy and Power.
Nerdy and Vaval Central. This one is called.
That is Soca Monarch tonight. So you don't think you thought it was tomorrow. Right. You thought it is tonight in a few hours time, right, Iwa?
Yeah.
Poppy, fantastic weather, no excuse. The rain emptied bowels last night, to make sure it's clear for today. It's ready. Let's go.
Unemployed.
Ranking, how you mean? Nerdy there, hey that. You still wanna step in it? I just want a vibe to feel. See man hate them, but from time we hit Morris Hill, now we tell them, oh yo yo, party go get destroyed. Fretting with so much joy, partying like I unemployed. Oh yo yo, party go get destroyed. So much joy, partying like I unemployed. Today we are lime out, pretty girl there from the north to the south. Today we gonna find out how many birds we go catch on my route. Vibes, when me liming with them, girl bouncing like a whole song system. Bumming and getting slow, they already the rum take over me body. Yeah, show me the drink right off. Yeah, is your foot on the wrong? Yeah, going night till the morning, going till the sun down. Yo, what? Rapid. Been working for a while. I barely see my child. Hey, been working for so long. Hey, I barely know these songs. Hey. Well, you see today they wanna clock out. But tell me anything, then I'll walk out. A ticket in my pocket and it pop out. I need a glass of rum to put in my mouth. Yeah. Well, you see today they wanna clock out. But tell me anything, then I'll walk out. A ticket in my pocket and it pop out. I need a glass of rum to put in my mouth. My coca say yeah. My friends and them say yeah. Pass me a rum, let me catch on fire. My people them say yeah. When you see me clock out, I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. When you see me clock out, I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. So long to see me leave the scene. Bust my nigga fireman. Bust it a drinking anything. Bust my nigga fireman. When I'm walking hard. And that's why you hire me. So when I'm party man. So bust it a fireman. Okay. I drinking.
Imran on Vaval Central. Clock out.
They need more reason to be at Soca Monarch tonight, boy. Sheldon, you're there early, right? You're on tonight to be on Soca Monarch. They don't need more reason to be there. Nerdy, Back River Bank, all the fellas who return, really impressive coming through. Good morning to them. And also, big return, the man who returned, 5-time Groovy Soca Monarch winner, the great Alpha Allen, Elijah Allen, that's his name, Elijah Allen. I don't know, boy. The artist, years ago, this artist, Elijah Allen. He is in and bigger. You know what into? Where he catching them all the time? You see advertising, free bus from Soufre, his hometown. He have it aggressive on social media. Free bus for all Soufre people coming to Soufre. So you know. Soufre large in there from the time he touched stage. Alpha Allen not easy to beat. It's a long time nobody beat Alpha in a Groovy Soca Monarch. Can it happen tonight? Alpha back. When you see him not talking, you see him talking much. Problems. Yeah. Alpha Allen, he is a 5-time Groovy Soca winner, unbeaten for a long time. Ricky T edged him out years and years and years ago. This time he's on. Run his track, Iwa.
Feeling irie, Saudi.
Life sweet, I ain't rich, but I'm blessed. So
Fiery on Vaval Central. Teddy?
And he's back. And normally, well, you find us just give them a change of key that's flat. You have a change of key, just change that key there in the live performance. That's normally, and the criteria speaks often to that. So after a big one, Ricky T, watching them quietly, Ricky T singing, we confirm never. Ricky T is at number 10 in the power. He's last. He could answer everybody who come before him. And T Blacks is at number 10 in the groovy. So that is our first student. People watching, so the number 10, but all the artists, it doesn't matter this year. Number 1, number 3, number 4, problems for the judges. Who next? Carlton Roberts.
Carlton Roberts Fly on Vaval Central.
Sometimes you're feeling down, sometimes you're feeling blue. But music is always there for you. Sometimes you want to fly away to that far off place. Let's go! I'm running Vaval Central. I'm gonna wind up, boy. Welcome, let's wind up, yeah. I'm gonna wind up, boy. I'm gonna wind up, yeah. I'm gonna wind up. Come, let's wind up, yeah. Every day is stress. Is less enough comment. Stop to cause I wanna feel like all the stress that's gone away. I'm gonna wind up, boy. I'm gonna wind up, yeah. I'm gonna wind up. I wanna fly. Let the music take me away so I fly away. I wanna fly. We matter. Take some time to play. Can't stress every day. We are not here forever. And we must all remember. When we leave this world, we leave everything behind. True. So instead of stressing, take some time to unwind. Let this gift of music make you sing from within. As your spirit journey.
CR Fly.
Take it up.
Teddy?
Really, the lineup fantastic for top groovy and power soca. At the end, you'll mash it up. You'll mix with the power soca problems. All the songs of quality that you build up to the grand tonight. All the artists there in that power soca. We had suffered the last few years. The quality left a lot to be desired. Remember, Poppy, it was kind of waning. The disparity between groovy of a much higher standard. The power is top quality this year. And we will touch it a little later as we go through. Iwa, you go in with your time check, and then we run in Sheldon, Bacchanal Branch, speed on that, and then we go in across to all the. You say there's a line you like in that Carlton Roberts. What's your line, Poppy? The line?
You must keep your composure because soca lives matter.
Nice line. A modern line too, so that you're in touch with things, you know. We go in Iowa, time check, and then Sheldon, Bacchanal Branch before we go over to the big stage. Juve bands like crazy, artists like crazy. We go in and mash it up.
9 o'clock, time check made possible by Ferrens Foods.
I'm feeling for something special, something good, something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor.
I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's ice cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat-free yogurt I need.
Farron's ice cream, it's so delicious. Farron's ice cream, Farron's tastes so good. Farron's ice cream, oh, I gotta have it. 'Cause only the best will do.
Farron's ice cream, bringing back delicious memories.
Good morning. We're inside a half hour made possible by W-Mart and your friends at W-Mart. They want to let you know that W-Mart Castries have moved. The new location is at the Aquarius Crossing and they open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And quickly, just let me give you the specials, the weekend specials. You get pork ribs at W-Mart, $65 for a 10-pound box. Chicken drumsticks, $4.25 a pound. Chicken gizzard, $2.50. Leg quarters, $3.50. Chicken tenders, $9.50 a pound. Turkey drumsticks, $6.99. If you're looking for pork spare ribs, that is $7.99 a pound. Pork neck bone, $4.99. Salted pigtail is $9.99. Salted pork ribs, $7.50. And saltfish is $12.99 a pound inside W-Mart. Teddy?
Yes, and we continue now, as we said, the Juve bands are waiting. Juve bands are next door. A run through Bacchanal brunch is when, Sheldon?
Sunday, July 9th, this Sunday, from 11 a.m., sorry.
Run through, what could we expect and why should we be there?
Okay, well, it's a party to be at. The tagline is, come for the food, stay for the Bacchanal. We have the best DJs, HP, Levi Chin, DJ Sounds, A1 Jugglers, DJ Chengs. And it's all-inclusive brunch. It's only, tickets are $150.
$150?
Early bird is done. So it's regular is $150 and it's all the food you could eat.
Okay.
And we have cocktail bar, credit card services at Gatey.
But you're making no profit, man.
No, they're making a profit. We have sponsors like KFC and Peter Bear.
I'm just trying to say that's a good offer.
No, we say we understand it's carnival time and all the parties are costume the carnival.
Right.
So we have to break people's pocket because we know they have other things to come.
Right.
So it's an affordable price, so it's value for money.
Right.
You come there from 11, you eat, you have a breakfast station, you get an omelette. And this year is a Hawaiian theme, so there's a lot of meats and pineapple dishes and stuff like that. And I say it's all you could eat.
All you could eat, boy?
All you could eat. So
Jerry will have to pass through.
So the brunch is until 3. So whatever is left after 3 is there, but we don't replenish stock after 3.
Right. So you eat in between 11 and 3.
11 and 3.
And if I arrive at 2 o'clock, I will get food.
You will get food for sure.
Remember, you see it on radio, Iwa.
No, I'm telling you. If not, I'll go and prepare something special for you. But
Jerry will be there about 1.
Yeah, that's the time most people come. But that's why people come at 11 because they're coming for breakfast. So we have an omelette station, breakfast station. You come there, then we pancakes, whatever. Then we go on to the meats, the pork, the chicken, the grill, like I said, we have a lot of pineapple dishes. We have these. We have an ice cream cart, so you can get your ice cream and stuff like that. Like it's a proper vibe.
150.
Then the Bacchanal is where it start.
Right.
150.
That's a steal.
It's 150. And that's EC, not US.
Yeah.
150 EC, food inclusive. And like I said, we take all major credit cards, so you could come and get some cocktails. Yeah, man. Buy your bottles with your partner if you want a few drinks, 2 drinks. You see, we try to do it where, like, we know there are so many all-inclusive parties, because I know people that come, they might drink 2 juice, or might drink 2 Guinness.
Right.
So why I charge you $300, $400, and you're drinking 2 orange juice?
Right.
You understand? So you come, your food, and you buy what you want. And the bottle service is affordable. If you want to buy a bottle, if you want to buy 2 shots, if you want to buy 2 juices, you buy that. But the food is inclusive. That's why our price point could remain where it's at. Because it's all inclusive of food and not drinks.
And you have a top slate of DJs.
Top slate of DJs. Like I said, always try to find the right mix for each other. Because there are so many talented DJs there.
Right.
So I try to fit in who I think for this one. Sometimes Hyper D would be on some of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to spread the love.
Right.
Because there are so many I can't have all of them
every time. Yeah, right.
You understand?
So where do we get the tickets? How can we get tickets?
At the cell, both Rodney Bay and at the Boulevard, and at eventbrite.com.
And the dress, you say the dress code?
The dress code is come sexy. People know Bacchanal brunch, people always come...
Carnival fashion.
Come sexy.
Fashionably carnival, right.
Just come how you come.
And the girls don't stick to the fashion. They come with the fashion.
So, something important to note though, when you're going to buy your tickets at these hours, because you know they have a lot of tickets on sale there. You have to ask
for Bacchanal brunch.
Right, next thing you know.
Yes. I've had a few days,
right.
Seriously, you know. Bacchanal brunch.
Bacchanal brunch.
And
that's Sunday over the venue?
Yeah, Gatey Gardens. From 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't be like, that fete at Gatey at...
right.
Yeah.
Bacchanal. You're right, you're very right. Because there are about 40 tickets, different tickets selling.
But honestly, like, we've been doing this for a few years now, so people know Bacchanal brunch and know what to expect and a good vibe.
And you go till about when?
Until 8 p.m.
What?
Yeah.
Poppy, you go on one. I come out for 5.
We have to come and eat. I'm telling you.
No, the eating thing.
Let the other come and party. Right. So after people eat and they fully belly, so both people come, they eat, and then it's Bacchanal time.
Right. Nice. Or some people, no re-entry.
No, of course, man.
Of course. So some fellas come
you
and
have
eat.
top security, so you can have an armband, you could go and come back as much as you want.
Some fellas come and eat, then go and come back in time for the party.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Come and eat and
no, okay, that could extend to 10.
I live in close. I'll breakfast and then come back. Yes, we go in Iowa.
So Bacchanal Brunch this Sunday, July 9th at the Gaiety Gardens. Tickets are limited tickets available at $150 at all sell outlets and at eventbrite.com.
Right, and the fashion on point.
Fashion on point.
I know you just dumping the fashion and you killing the fellas when you come.
Nobody, man. I just try and
casual and easy. Right.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the love and RCI. Big up yourselves, man. Vaval Central.
When is it again? Sorry.
This Sunday, July 9th from 11 a.m.
We trust you're a regular listener, you know. You
of course, man.
All the time.
All the time. All the time.
Nice. You like in the vibe.
Nice vibe.
We're going outside, but we're going outside with a lot of smoke. Alpha tell you, door play. You see, he's not coming easy. Alpha saying, yesterday I heard him, he gone to get his hair done, his thing, and he not coming. He saying,
so the man tell me winning that.
Alpha serious. Alpha tell you, boy, problems on the night. You see how he come through. He was rough at the semis. So Alpha on smoke, and then we go in next side. Let's smoke it out there. Alpha smoke.
Where you going, Papa?
That's how streets on my back leg.
You live on air, you know. Oh, shit.
You have to go.
Let me tell you, a crowd ball boy come very excited in carnival mood. You know, the exuberance of the weekend. We going next side. I pool ball already with Jouer Band back in time. Jouer Band, Vaughan, we outside. Vaughan and White and so have the band. We outside. We featuring next week. Good morning, Vaughan. You wake up already?
Flags and Rags.
Flags and Rags. The great Vaughan Charles. A veteran of many Juves, He did sail a band of Diamond City. He was a Mudstars pioneer now, He do back in time and
he reinvents himself.
He does read in many ways in several areas. And
now he's a co-leader of a Calypso tent.
A cool founder of a Juve band.
Yes.
Right.
He used to be in Cozy.
Vaughan Charles.
Charles. Big up.
The one big stuff. So we go in Iowa, your ads, and then we go in next side. The audio better. Our Vaval to Cynthia sticking a little bit. Cynthia Joseph and DDD Herman. You're a little happier the audio now, right? We go on. Next side, Vaval Central, Vaval TV now, Iowa. We going across.
Thank you very much, Tenny. Poppy, big up your whole self. Let me say that the new location of W Mart Castries, they're now at the Aquarius Crossing, people. That's where they're at right now. The Aquarius Crossing downtown Castries. And they open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have moved to the new location, which is at the Aquarius Crossing. Again, they're open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. This weekend, inside W Mart, you get pork ribs, $65 for a 10-pound box. Chicken drumsticks, $4.25 a pound. Chicken gizzard, $2.50 a pound. If you're looking for chicken leg quarters, that is $3.50 a pound. Chicken tenders, $9.50 a pound. Turkey drumsticks, $6.99. Pork spare ribs, $7.99. Pork neck bone, $4.99. Salted pigtail is $9.99. Salted pork ribs, $7.50 a pound. And saltfish is $12.99 a pound. This weekend, inside
with outlets from Gros Lake to Soufriere, W Mart is indeed your community shop, giving you the best prices and widest variety. We've got everything you need: chicken, turkey, beef and pork, saltfish, pigtail, ham, all in stock, delicious franks, nuggets, cheese and fries. Prices you can't beat and quality for sure. With 9 locations island-wide, W Mart is your one-stop family meat shop. W Mart, small store, big convenience.
W Mart.
All right, and you're locked on to Vaval Central and the Caribbean Sound. Vaval Central is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Blue Waters, Dexter, Hector, good morning, fellas. Tropical Shipping, the Computer Store, Strong Players, good morning. UTV Channel 124, Island Sounds, Lighting and Power Rentals, and Ram J's Auto Parts.
The celebration and splendor of our carnival is for all, including our children. The National Junior Carnival Parade is back on Sunday, July 9th in the William Peter Boulevard from 12 noon. Answer the call to color and follow the junior bands as they make their way around the Castries City Circuit.
St. Lucia Carnival, nothing sweeter than that.
National Calypso Finals are here. Kaiser to the world. 9 Calypsonians have answered the call to color. Rally to the SAB on Saturday, July 8th from 8 p.m. as they try to dethrone the reigning monarch, Desra. Let's paint the SAB and shake the ground with sounds of Mighty Sizzler, Mystic, Oshun, Queen Yaz, Ready, T. Caro, T.C. Brown, T. Blacks, and Herb Black. Regular tickets $60 and VIP tickets $150. Tickets available at Steve's Barbershop, the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay, and all the sell outlets island-wide. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that. Let's create a vibration. Let's answer the call to color on Friday, July 7th at the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Finals. We're ready to wave, whine, and stomp as we move to the exhilarating sounds of sweet soca music. Come support your favorite artists in the groovy and power competitions. Regular tickets $60, VIP $150. Available at Steve's Barbershop, the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay, and all the sell outlets island-wide. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that. Prepare to be mesmerized at the National King and Queen of the Bands competition on Monday, July 10th from 8 p.m. 11 bands will contend for the coveted title with their portrayals for 2023. Entertainment by TYP and St. Lucia's leading soca artists. This one will be one to remember. Tickets cost $20 and are available at Steve's Barbershop, the sell outlets island-wide, and the St. Lucia box office in Rodney Bay. St. Lucia Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Are you a small business owner looking for dependable IT support? Then look no further. TCS has the solutions to all your IT needs. Our experienced and qualified team of IT professionals has all your IT solutions. We provide wired and wireless networking, point-of-sale solutions, network security, data backup and recovery solutions, desktops and laptops, computer hardware and software, computer accessories, inks, toners, and much more. Don't let IT solutions cripple your operations or your ability to serve your clients. Call us today at 450-4638 or visit us on the ground floor of the American Drywall Building at Bidwoodside. The Computer Store, meeting your demands in the IT world.
Patrice again. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. Who me? I only drink one brand. Blue waters inside the house and the bar. when I need to hydrate. I drink blue water, I'm feeling great. When you see we out on the road, and we going hard. Take a sip of blue water, that's the #1 brand. Drink blue water and mind my business. I go drink blue water and mind my business. Me and you, join in the blue water crew. The taste, the vibe, blue water is the truth. When the hot sun come, I drink blue water to cool me down. When you see we out on the road, and we going hard. Take a sip of blue water, that's the #1. I go drink blue water and mind my business.
Let me take you over to Teddy. Good morning, my brother, again.
Good morning again. This time, next side. Good morning, good hyper. Next side with the Vaval TV segment. Liza is here. We have Liza with us this morning, and Liza will big up her sponsors, her breakfast sponsors, and especially this new product. Go ahead, Liza.
Hey, good morning. And today is Cocktail Fridays, and we have that powered by Frozen Wave. You could check them out on IG at Frozen Wave 758, Rituals Coffee House, Sabi's Kitchen Delights, Creamery Novelties, These Event Guys, Stamina Energy Drink, and you could get that in all the retail stores island-wide. Sabel Carnival Accessories, they're an online store also. You could check them out on IG. We have Kada's Bakery this morning sponsoring our breakfast, and we're appealing to the general public to check out the new facelift on Monjiro Street. Yes, go there. We have Sweet M Delicacies. We have Ferrens Food Products. We have Massey Stores with the Guiltless Yogurts. And we have Cream and Bean for all your breakfast delights.
Perfect. Lots of sponsors. In fact, someone was saying last night, Liza, all the top breakfast products and outlets in St. Lucia are there. You have there's no other top quality breakfast place here.
No, most definitely. From the moment we sold them the idea, they saw the vision, and they were very much eager to come on board with Radio Caribbean International, because they definitely know that when they advertise here, they definitely get their money's worth in terms of brand exposure.
In effect. Pool Boy is here. Pool Boy agrees with you. He's agreeing. We want to welcome Her Majesty, the Queen of Intercommunity. Not just yet, just saying good morning to her. Double D is here in the house. Where's her crown, Poopy? She didn't walk with the crown? Right, the crown last night. And Double D, congrats. Some applause, please, for Double D, our newly crowned monarch of Intercommercial Calypso. There's somebody called Don Cauldron. You know who that is, Poopy? Don Cauldron. Who's that boy? Pool Boy, the one and only Pool Boy, Don, coming through. If it's Juve band, one on each side, come this way. That's your investor, that's your main sponsor, that's your owner. You look like an investor.
That is my shadow.
Your shadow, your bolong. You walk with your bolong, boy. You look like a big investor, you know. So Pool Boy with his t-shirt, let them see Don Cauldron. It's your second year with that band?
Yeah, and as a rail.
Right, yeah. Don Cauldrons. Tell us how many members you're looking at, how much it costs to be in the band?
Well, actually, Happy Carnival, St. Lucia. Yeah. We have at least 100 people in the band, and our package goes like 120. You get your breakfast, we have drinks on the road, and we have goodies, your rag, your flag, and this and that, to make Carnival show morning bright.
Right. Interesting indeed. And you going? Some say you're going from Marshall into town or going back to Marshall. Tell us.
No, actually, we start from Napa,
right.
And then we chip down the road to the main route. But when we reach by Kentucky, we're just going to continue straight to Central Bakery and then go across to reach Marshall within a specific time.
Right.
You understand? Because we don't want to do nothing and next thing police stop us on the road and people have to walk back instead of chipping back.
Right.
So we're trying to do it on time, leave on time, and get to our destination and make the Javal good, man.
Tell us, what has the response been like so far?
Oh, overwhelming. I think by now, I'm sold out.
Okay.
I just have to deliver.
All right.
You understand?
And does that leave you with time to do your Old Mass still this year?
Oh, well, within the time frame. You know me already. Old Mass is just like seconds, but I have my idea already, but I'll be portraying that the morning of Juve.
You tell me off air, right? What the idea is? Pulwa, Old Mass veteran, has won several times, really contributed there, and now that's what we want, the power of community in Carnival, in Marshall area, having his own, all his clients at the tire shop, having his own Juve band, certainly powerful indeed.
And what we really want to do, our theme for this year is we jumping, not shooting.
Right.
So that's why we came out with the white t-shirts.
Chill, play, lime.
Yeah, just to represent peace, the universal color for peace. So telling the guys, put down the weapons, put down the gun, come and jump. Let's mash up the road than mashing up people, you understand?
Right.
And that's what I want.
Right. Thank you, Sydney. Well done, well said. Pool boy, you staying with us for breakfast and for the little jump at the end. When you bring on our artists, stay with us. The investor, he have nothing saying. It's just the money, you know. He just guarantee the money.
But we want to say thanks to all our sponsors, okay? So we'll be doing that the morning of Juve. Whilst we're on stage, we will big up our sponsors and give their names out.
He's a sponsor?
That is my shadow.
The shadow, the bowler. Nice vibe. Nice children place. Applause please for Pool Boy and his band. Thank you. Don, stay with us for breakfast and for the jump at the end. Thank you. We're staying with Juve. We're calling on Hadassah Juve Band to come through. Hadassah Juve Band. Then we go into Miss CSA, the winner of the intercommercial, and to be followed by, we have Jiggy in the house. One of the big songs for the carnival. What's it, Bobby? Justice for Johnny. Justice for Johnny. They say they want justice for Jiggy because they leave him out of the soca. Come through, boy. Always put a lady closer. Use the charm. Two on each side. Hadassah, one of the biggest Juve bands in St. Lucia, right?
That's correct.
That's part of the costume too. That's your own shit. That's an option. That's an option. Okay, tell us, Hadassah is one of the biggest Juve bands. How many years now?
18 years.
18 years, boy. And this year, how many members are you looking for, and what's your package?
We're looking at between 400 and 500 revelers.
Oh, this year?
Yes. And the cost of the package, we have an early bird special at 165, and after Monday, it's 175.
Right. And what do they get?
You get 5 cheats for drinks, you get 1 for food, and you also get entrance to our old school session the Saturday after Carnival at Indies.
Right, so you're one of the only bands having a band party.
Yeah.
Hope you remember the old days of the band party?
It's called Nostalgia. You know, it's been dubbed Nostalgia.
And where you have here?
Indies nightclub.
Indies. And tell us, you normally have a lime the night before Juve. Is that still on?
That is correct.
What time do you start over at Hadassah?
Well, we start through the day and people come in. Some people would come and do the day break. You have people who would go home at a certain time and come back, but the place is open from Sunday until Monday morning.
So what do you do? Do you leave from Hadassah or you assemble at Sanssouci? What happens?
No, you leave from Hadassah to the Latok Highway, the Inner Relief Road into Manuel Street, Jeremy Street, Peniel Street, across town onto Jabati Street, where you'll be judged. Exit on Darling Road, back to Jeremy Street, Peniel Street, and we take Meekwood Street all the way back to the Inner Relief Road, back to Bannon.
And you normally play an old school kind of scene with the music and so, right?
Yes, that is correct. We are a back-in-time band, so we play predominantly back-in-time music.
Yes. And these are the options, these are the costumes.
Our theme for this year is we'll be celebrating Mother Africa. So we have 6 sections, the 5 regions of Africa: North Africa, South Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, and the 6th section is the Afro-Caribbean section.
So what's this you wear in the bounty shirt?
The bounty, that is South Africa.
Okay. And so I see Julian has a nice one there.
Yes.
That's the VIP man. Huh?
This is Central Africa.
That's Central Africa?
Yes.
And what's
That's North Africa.
Right. And this one here?
This is the same.
A different color?
Yes, but just for the
Open it, let's see.
version.
So you bring a female shit for me, boy?
You'll find a lady to give it to.
Yes. Open the shades for. That's the ladies' version. That's the ladies. Right. That's the ladies' version to that section.
Yeah, to that section.
Interesting. Very good. Liza, you feel you take a jump? If they still have space in the band?
Yes, we still have space.
You look up at 500 max, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And the music reliable on the road?
Reliable.
All right. So you on the parade? Have you all dipped yet? You all dipped for position?
No, there's no dipping. It's on a first come, first serve basis.
And you've been judged in front of
Jabati Street. That's correct.
Yes. Well done. And you just there for moral support?
Yes. Well, I'm actually part of the management of the band as well. Yes.
Good. Now Right. We going through. You ready to party? You look like you're ready. You know. You are going to work again till Carnival?
Yeah, I'm going to work. But
the members of the Hardest Hat Band, the applause for them, please. Keeping tradition alive. Hardest Hat Band, one of the main bands, biggest bands in Juve, and it's really become very organized now. The Juve, good packages, big up to Mudsters, and we outside and all the other bands were taking part in the Juve this year. We're going in a while. You staying for us, breakfast? You've eaten yet?
No, not yet.
Enjoy the breakfast. We're not easy the breakfast yesterday. You have cake today, Liza? A big cake again? Cupcakes today. So he's staying with us for the breakfast as we go through now with CSA and then Jiggy. Okay. Thank you. Just go ahead. Thank you. Applause. Iwa, you line up the tune. Miss CSA is here. The tune line up. You have Double D's tune, Iwa? You just make sure whether he has the intercommercial. She won last night. Congrats, Double D. How was it for you?
it was a lot of fun last night.
You were nervous at all?
No, I was not.
It went up to plan. I know Mr. Orbiton and you all practiced a lot. It went up to plan?
It went better than planned. Because we had some last minute interruptions, but it went much better than planned.
Okay. And you looking forward? You won CSA, the crowd agreed that you deserve the title. Does that inspire you to get serious and go on to the big yard, the 10th, or to defend your title next year?
Not as yet.
Okay.
Not
but you know you have to defend it.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
We could sue you for not defending. You have to defend.
Okay.
Double D, how much have you sung before? At school, in church? You look like a church girl.
In church, at funerals, weddings, and stuff like that. That's about it.
The pastor know you singing?
No, he didn't. Why would I tell him that?
All right, so yeah, it's a song you could sing in church, so it's a church-worthy song, so there's no harm there. Double D, she is the newly crowned monarch of a fine tradition. People like Davis Felix, big up Davis Felix, the first ever winner of Intercommercial. She was the first to win it, Kendall, John, and such people. Dorsha Fenelon, some great winners in the past. You join a string of esteemed persons as the new monarch. So you're going to sing for us 2 verses of your song last night. The name of the song?
The crime have to stop.
Let's go. You want me to hold this for you?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. I will run the track.
I hear gunshots fire in the ghetto area. I say not again. Them young men have to be insane. They shooting their own neighbor. One even shoot a toddler. It was not a movie. This thing was a true reality. The government had to send for the RSS for the crime wave they tried to suppress, but the boys wouldn't hear. Like somebody break a stick in their air. The crime have to stop. The guns we must drop. All of us must cooperate. These deviants we must not tolerate. The crime have to stop. The guns we must drop. Tell the police what you see that's happening in your community. They will call you Susan. I know about that, we do not care. Because the next one could be you that gets a bullet to your head too. So all of us have to unite. If this week gets good, boy, we have to fight. Forget about party, we're doing this for our little country. The crime has to stop. The guns we must drop. Nice so. We want to segregate. You thought we want to separate. As if to suggest this little town is worse than the rest. but crime happens everywhere. It is not unique to there. By Gable Woods and Cap Estate, man and woman they assassinate. So we not immune to the crime at all. So we must stand up and hit the call. Crime must not fester, for it will destroy our St. Lucia. The crime have to stop. The guns we must drop. All of us must cooperate. These deviants we must not tolerate. The crime have to stop. The guns we must drop. Tell the police what you see that's happening in your community. I tell you, they will call you Susie. But guess what? About that we do not care. And why? Because the next one could be you that gets a bullet to your head too. So all of us have to unite. If this week gets good, man, we have to fight. Forget about color. We doing this for our sweet St. Lucia. The crime have to stop. The guns we must drop. Thank you.
It's a natural Calypsonian. I see Popian applauding in the wings there, a natural Calypsonian. You have to defend next year. You have to have your breakfast in a while, and you have to come dance with Jiggy in a while. Okay, you come into Justice for Johnny. Jiggy, we come in one time. He's the people's, if you had a vote for popular artist, it would be Jiggy. Not so? Just, he has a song, Justice for Johnny. They left him out. He was the next place, I'm told. He was the 10th person out, and they only selected 9. So they're asking for Justice for Jiggy now. You're in that, right? Yeah. Justice for Jiggy. Justice for Jiggy is very popular, but you feel good and the public appreciate your song, right?
Yeah, man, I love it. Like you said, the crime out to stop. So Justice for Johnny.
But you tell me, I like that. At St. Mary's College, they tell me he was a quiet fella, a little boy, almost a little geek, reading his books, bright like hell at school, and he's surprised to see Jiggy as a big soca artist now. Who calls that? Ezra? Ezra Fault?
No, it's always been there, because remember, Mr. Hall was my teacher at RCI. Yeah, so that started from RCI days. It's just that, my father was always a man of the books and cricket. So even though I wanted to do it, I couldn't do it. I used to do it at any boy that went to school with me. I used to be the desk and I used to sing, and also dance.
Like he's dancing, Yeah, so no long talking. Jiggy, Iwa, run it.
Hold on. You know I believe in balance. I didn't want to get so hard and get the chance. My ladies, hey, what we want? Justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. We want justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. Johnny hustling from 9 to morning. His woman cheat on him, now he there to parade. Our justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. We want justice for Johnny, justice. The asset split into Johnny Gabini fool. She gave that to someone new. Now my partner turning blue. Watch it, that's right up on Johnny Wood. Go down on Johnny Wood. Come up on Johnny Wood. Right up on Johnny Wood. Now wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up. Now stay up Johnny, why Johnny Wood? Where Johnny Wood? Oh, there you. Johnny Wood. Where Johnny Wood? Justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. We want justice for Johnny. Justice, system holding him down. He can't get a break. Johnny need a contract so he can elevate. Justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. We want justice for Johnny. Justice, the asset sitting too. Johnny Cabin fool. She gave that to someone new. Now my partner turning blue. Ladies wind up on Johnny Woy. Push back on Johnny Woy. Go down on Johnny Woy. Come up on Johnny Woy. Now wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up. Now stay up Johnny, why Johnny Woy? Where Johnny Woy? Ladies, Johnny Woy. Where Johnny Woy? Justice for Johnny, Justice for Johnny, we want justice for Johnny. Justice. Johnny losing weight, he needs some exercise, something to stimulate and raise him like the gas price. Why up on Johnny, boy? Push back on Johnny, boy. Go down on Johnny, boy. Come up on Johnny, boy. Now wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up. Now stay up Johnny, why? Johnny, boy, Johnny, why?
Yeah, the favorite nursery rhyme.
And the break
Johnny, yes papa, stealing sugar, no papa. Telling lies,
ladies,
open your mouth.
Johnny, yes papa, stealing sugar, no papa. Telling lies,
ladies,
open your mouth. Johnny, yes papa, stealing sugar, no papa. Telling lies,
ladies,
open your mouth.
Let me go.
Johnny, yes papa, stealing sugar, no papa. 1, 2, 1, 2. What we want? Justice for Johnny, justice for Johnny. We want justice for Johnny, justice. Johnny yesterday, from night to morning. He's on him, now he there suffering. We go take it there.
Everywhere I go,
we go take it there.
Thinking who's Johnny?
Big show. You have any gigs? Any gigs for the season? Any gigs? A little breakfast fest you passing through everywhere? All the brunches?
I passing everywhere. Where I can get a little chance, I'll take it. I passing everywhere.
Liza asked me to ask, Poppy asked me to ask you, who is Johnny? Liza tell me to ask you, what is Johnny? So Poppy asking, who is Johnny? She's asking, what is Johnny?
Well, you know, Johnny's up under mine, eh? Yeah, under mine, but the thing is, Johnny always in the dark. They always have Johnny in the dark. So, you know, I try and fight for him because he can talk for himself.
He can talk. Thanks. We're going through. We have Pool Boys Band. We have, where my shirt? My shirt. We have Hades Had. We have lots of breakfast. We have, boy, Liza, all the top breakfast pieces there, you know. Rituals, Coffee House, Cream and Bean, Creamy Novelties, they all there. Pool Boy, make sure you go back, you're very full. Your wife have to make breakfast this morning. We're going through. So we end, remember, all the action on the weekend, Soca Monarch tonight, Kaiso Final tomorrow night, we have Kiddies Carnival and Panorama on Sunday, and on Monday, of course, the King and Queen of the Bands and TYP tearing on the place. All the action, Liza, you there? What time are we going in the park? Early? 6 o'clock, you there, you opening the gates. No, one. You back in the, all right, we're looking forward to that. We're going to end with Kelly B, who was one of the semi-finalists, the quarter-finalists in this year's competition. Kelly B will take us out. We would like to encourage the young artists, Kelly B, on as we take it. We'll get a bit of him before we end here on Vaval Central this morning. Thank you. 8 o'clock Monday, we'll be here. The results will be known by then. Who do you think will be the winner? You're not sure? Who winning this? Okay, let me hear the crowd. Who winning the groovy? Let's see only, yeah. Who winning the power? Okay, different people. Pool Boy, you look like you know the result, boy. A veteran. Going now, Skelly B to take it out Monday at 8 o'clock when we revive after that long weekend, Monday, Vaval Central. Run the track, Iwa, Mr. Skelly B before we end.
D-West. Alright then. You know, shit of the ladies, baby. Volume on the mic there. Yeah. We tell them, get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that comfy Shirley, don't move. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that comfy Shirley, don't come quick. Party. We come out to fest. We dog in the session, grinding home and drinking and best. We all on the highway. We follow the band. Doggy getting pressure, doggy looking for woman. I tell you move. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that comfy Shirley, don't move. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that comfy Shirley, don't. Shirley, let Shirley know. Shirley, all over talk. Shirley, lock down the bar. Shirley, we make the party man move. Get out the way now, move. Get out the way now, move. Get out the way now, we that come for Shirley, don't. Get out the way now, get out the way now. Get out the way now, we that come for Shirley, don't. My God, we arrive. From time we arrive, till we make a line. We that come for Shirley, don't. We follow the troop, we jump on the road. We wine on a girl, we that come for. We tell them move. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that come for Shirley. Move. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. We that come for Shirley. Tell them Shirley. Let Shirley know. Shirley. all over town. Shell it, love from Beaver. Shell it, we make the party man move. Get out the way now, get out the way now, get out the way now. We don't come to shell it move. Get out the way now, get out the way now, get out the way now. We don't come to shell it
Nice vibe. You didn't quite make it this year to the big stage. Keep trying. You have good talent. You have good timing.
I will.
Nice. We like to encourage the youngsters, not only the big names on Vaval Central. Monday, 8 o'clock. We out of here.
Thank you very much, Teddy and Team RCI. Hey, and UTV channel 124. Just want to let you know that our breakfast party partners, Richard's Coffee House, Massey Stores, Cadas Bakery, these events, guys, Sweetums Delicacies, Ferrens Foods, thank you, Creamery Novelties, Sabel, Carnival Accessories, Cream and Bean, Lamnat Distributors, good morning and thank you. Vaval Central is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management